call the meeting to order. Friday, August the 10th, this is the voting session. I'd like everybody to stand for the pledge and the prayer. Mr. Hicks, say the pledge for the prayer. Mr. Doctor, say the pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lord's Prayer. Our Father,
Who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
All right, number 3, approval of minutes. Moved by Mr. Falk, second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Number 4, approval of add-ons. Number 22, authority to advertise for public comment for 30 days and to conduct a public hearing to consider the following revisions to Cameron Parish Code of Ordinance. You want to read the code?
Chapter 7, flood damage prevention, add the following: Article 2, definitions, Section 7:11, the words and terms defined. Recreational vehicle park means an area of land providing spaces where 2 or more recreational vehicles can be parked, primarily for temporary living quarters, camping, travel, or seasonal use. Each RV must be owned by the occupant, owner occupied, and must remain road ready with current and valid registration and tags.
Moved by Mr. Hicks, second by Mr. McGee, all in favor? All motion passed. Number 5, drilling and pipeline permits. Key operating company, Chalky Field. Moved by Mr. Park. Second. Second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor? Motion passed. Number 6, other permits. Wanco Oil and Gas Company, Johnson Bayou, Gulfport Energy Corporation, East Hackberry Field. Cameron Parish Gravity Drainage District Number 5, Blue Chenier, and Cameron Parish Police Jury, Gulf of Mexico, Long Beach, Little Beach, Florida, and Rutherford Beach. Number E, Sweet Lake Land and Oil Company, East Bank of Calcasieu Lake. Moved by Mr. McGee. Second by Mr. Falk. All in favor? Motion passed. Appointments, West Calcam Hospital Board of Commissioners, Joe Duvall, term expired. Moved by Mr. Hicks to reappoint. Second by Mr. McGee. All in favor? Motion passed. Cameron Fire District Number 1, Brian K. Reshore resigned.
Need to write a letter to Ryan, Goose, whatever you want to call it, in 30 days. 30 days.
Mr. Doxey wants to give a letter out to Mr. Reshore and table it for 30 days. Second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor? Motion passed. Gravity Drainage District Number 9, Gordon Grimion, term expired. Mr. Hicks moved to reappoint. Second by Mr. Doxey, all in favor? All, motion approved. See, Gravity Drainage District Number 3, Ryan Mallory, term expired.
Move to reappoint.
Moved by Mr. Doxey to reappoint. Second by Mr. Hicks, all in favor? Motion passed. Waterworks District Number 9, J.C. Basagalati, term expired.
Move to reappoint.
Second. Moved by Mr. Falk, second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor? Motion passed. Waterworks District Number 9, Tina Horn, term expired.
Move to reappoint.
Moved by Mr. Falk to reappoint, second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor? Motion passed. Johnson Bayou Holly Beach Fire Department Civil Service Board, Lisa Hunt resigned.
I'd like to send a letter of thanks for her service, and I don't have anyone appointed this time, but the next meeting I shall.
Okay. Mr. McGee wants to send a letter to Ms. Hunt, and he'd like to table it for 30 days. Second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor? Motion passed. Fire Protection District Number 10, Magnus Sonny McGee resigned. Mr. Ford, like to send him a letter of appreciation. Second by Mr. Quinn. All in favor?
I have an appointment if we can do it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to appoint Sam Coleman.
Sam Coleman.
Okay.
Mr. McGee like to appoint Sam Coleman. Second by Mr. Hicks. All in favor? All right, motion passed. Number 8, consider the following with revision to camera repair, we're gonna,
Go ahead.
okay. Consider the following revision to camera repair code of ordinance. Chapter 14, motor vehicle and traffic section 14-60, A1, notwithstanding the above provision, these vehicles are not allowed at the following beaches. You gonna read that,
I'm
Darryl?
gonna read. Add the following item 3, Rutherford Beach area within the state lease number 2663. Herein described the following vehicles: off-road vehicles, vehicles without a valid vehicle license, and motor vehicles are prohibited from designated areas identified by signage beginning from the dune area located approximately 760 feet west of Rutherford Beach Drive, eastward approximately 1.25 miles, ending at the eastern edge of the state lease line.
I'd like to move to delete this item.
Mr. Quinn makes a motion to delete the item.
Second.
Second by Mr. Hicks, all in favor? Motion passed. Consider resolution authority to the police jury president to sign any and all documents relevant to the 2018-2019 Community Water Enrichment Fund. Moved by Mr. Parker, second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor? Motion passed. Number 10, consider resolution authorizing the president to sign any and all documents relevant to the 2018-2019 Local Government Assistance Program. Moved by Mr. Parker, second by Mr. Hicks, all in favor? Motion passed. President authority to sign right-of-way for John Duyon Road in Grand Lake, Louisiana.
Move to accept.
Moved by Mr. Quinn, second by Mr. Park, all in favor? Motion passed. President authority to sign resolution authorizing rural public transit to file an application with Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development for a grant under 49 CFR 5311, formula grant for rural areas, and 49 CFR 5310, formula grants for the enhanced mobility of seniors and individuals with disabilities.
Move.
Moved by Mr. Quinn, second by Mr. Park, all in favor? Motion passed. Adopt millage rate for ad valorem tax for 2018 for Fire Protection District Number 7.
Let me read that, Mr.
Okay.
Dupont. Be resolved, following millage is hereby levied on the 2018 tax roll on all properties subject to taxation by Cameron Parish Police Jury. Fire Protection District Number 7, maintenance, 4.24 mills. Resolved that proper administrative officials, Parish of Cameron, State of Louisiana, be and they are hereby empowered, authorized, directed to spread said taxes as here and above set forth upon the assessment roll for said parish of the year 2018, and to make the collection of the taxes imposed for and on behalf of the taxing authority according to law, and that the taxes here levied shall become a permanent lien privilege on all property subject to taxation as herein set forth, and collection thereof shall be enforceable in the manner provided by law.
Okay. We have a motion?
Yeah, this is the levy of the taxes for 2018. We've already done it for all the tax districts. We had to do it for Fire District 7 maintenance because it was a renewal.
Moved by Mr. Quinn, second by Mr. Park. Falk. I'm sorry about that over there. All in favor? Motion passed. Let's see where we at. 14, approval audit report for year ending December 31st, 2017. Moved by Mr. Park. Second by Mr. Falk. All in favor? Motion approved. Consider authorization of Menville and Associates to assist the police jury with a request for qualification related to the Cameron Parish Police Jury Restore Act and CBDG funds at a cost not to exceed $2,500. Moved by Mr. Park, second by Mr. Quinn. All in favor? Motion approved. Authorize staff and the grant consultant to procure engineering and design services through a request for qualification for the Police Jury Restore Act and CBDG funds relative to the Rockefeller Gulf Shore Protection Extension Project. Moved by Mr. Park, second by Mr. Hicks. All in favor? Motion. Number 17, consider authorizing in submittal of an amendment to the parish's recovery proposal form in connection with the Community Development Block Grant Disaster Recovery Program Association with Hurricane Ida. Moved by Mr. Park, second by Mr. Quinn. All in favor? Motion passed. Number 18, consider approval for liquor permit for Dollar General Louisiana LLC, Dollar General Store number 10522, 750 Highway 384, Grand Lake, Louisiana.
Like table for 30 days for some more information, please.
Mr. Falk would like to table it for 30 days, second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor? Motion approved. Consider renewal of contract with the P-Core Group for state and federal lobbying services. Moved by Mr. Falk, second by Mr. Hicks, all in favor? Motion approved. Public announcement of Cameron Parish Police Jury intent to hold tax collection on March the 30th, 2019 to, A, consider the levy of an ad valorem property tax millage for operation and maintenance of Fire Protection District Number 1, and B, consider the renewal of an ad valorem tax millage for operation and maintenance of Fire Protection District Number 16.
Let me read those notices, Mr. Dupont.
Okay.
First one will be for Fire District Number 1. Notice is hereby given in compliance with Louisiana Revised Statute 42-19-1 that Fire Protection District Number 1, Cameron Parish, Louisiana, will meet in open and public session on the 7th day of September 2018 at 3:00 p.m. at the Cameron Parish West Annex Boardroom, 148 Smith Circle, Cameron, Louisiana, to consider calling an election to be held in Fire Protection District Number 1, Cameron, Louisiana, on March 30th, 2019, to consider the levy of an ad valorem property tax millage for providing for operation and maintenance of the district's fire protection facilities and equipment. Thereby, that public notice has been read in open session, and in addition, another public notice is hereby given in compliance with Louisiana Revised Statute 42-19-1 that Fire Protection District Number 16, Cameron Parish, Louisiana, will meet in open public session on the 7th day of September 2018 at 3:00 p.m. at the Cameron Parish West Annex Boardroom, 148 Smith Circle, Cameron, Louisiana, to consider calling an election to be held in Fire Protection District Number 16, Cameron, Louisiana, on March 30th, 2019, to consider the renewal of an ad valorem property tax millage for providing for operation and maintenance of the district's fire protection facilities and equipment. And by that public notice for Fire District 16 has been read in public open session.
Motion by Mr. Clark, second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor? Motion passed. Number 21, pay the bills. Moved by Mr. Clark, second by Mr. Hicks, all in favor? Motion passed. Number 22, authority to advertise for public comment for 30 days and to conduct a public hearing to consider the following revision to Cameron Parish Code of Ordinance. Are you going to read that again, Darrell, or?
Yeah, let's go ahead and read it while we go the motion. Chapter 7, flood damage prevention, add the following Article 2 definitions, Section 7:11, words and terms defined. Recreational vehicle park means an area of land providing spaces where 2 or more recreational vehicles can be parked primarily for temporary living quarters, camping, travel, or seasonal use. Each RV must be owned by the occupant, owner occupied, and must remain road ready with current and valid registration and tags.
Move to accept.
Moved by Mr. Quinn, second by Mr. Hicks, all in favor? Aye, motion passed. Before we adjourn, we got Mr. Bill DeVoe, would like to, I think you want to say a couple words to us, sir?
Yes, my name is Bill DeVoe, and I appreciate y'all letting me take a little bit of your time. I was born and raised in Jennings, Louisiana, and moved to Welsh. I've been married 48 years, same wife. And have 15 grandkids and 4 grades. Okay, I'll move on to work. I retired with Shell, worked 41 years with them. Out of the 41 years, the last 8 years, I was a consultant working for myself, and decided to retire again. Well, I sat around the house and twiddled my thumbs, figured wasn't using my brain, so I got elected as president for Fire District 3. And I worked with them a year. Then I got appointed to Jeff Davis Police Jury, District 13. So after that year, I ran and won my election. I would like to run for member at large I have a passion to become a member at large and to serve y'all, so I would appreciate all y'all's help. And that's it.
All right.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much, sir.
Move to adjourn.
Mr. Park, move to adjourn. Second by Mr. Quinn, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.
That. She's good.